Right, Kai Ashley, that's what they've been saying all night. The number one priority is what we're hearing from federal and state officials, clearing the channel, getting the Key Bridge out of the Patapsco River. And we did learn tonight from Governor Wes Moore that the federal dollars they requested, millions, have been approved.
On clearing the channel and opening the vessel traffic to the port, I've said it before, I will say it again, and I will keep on saying it. This is not just about Maryland. This is about the nation's economy.
$60 million of federal funds coming to Baltimore for mobilization, operations, and debris recovery efforts following the Key Bridge collapse.
We want to be clear that this is just a down payment, this $60 million. It is not the final payment.
All to help what state and federal leaders are calling a priority right now, getting the port back up and running. The U.S. Coast Guard says this will be done in steps. First, they'll clear debris from the channel, then remove the cargo ship before removing the rest of the bridge debris from the water. Cranes are on their way to do that. One arrives later tonight. Another should arrive on Saturday.
But before we can actually engage in lifting, we've got to complete the assessment process of the bridge and the pieces of the bridge are in the water so that we can figure out how to cut the bridge into the right size pieces so that we can actually lift them with the crane.
The Army Corps is moving the largest crane in the eastern seaboard to Baltimore to help us. And it's estimated that that will arrive later on this evening.
We also asked the governor about the potential hazmat leak the NTSB is documenting. He says 14 containers on the dolly that were damaged or involved in the crash contain things like soap, perfume, and resin material. They are monitoring the water and air. So far, they say no indication of any threat. The governor says they have what they call a boom in the water and around the ship to collect anything coming off of it. But we specifically asked about the sheen the NTSB spotted on the waterway.
The sheen that I think's been reported, I think has to do with there's a bow thruster on the front of the ship that allows the ship to normally move to port or starboard as it's coming into port, approaching a dock, etc. There's some oil associated with that bow thruster, and we think there were roughly 80 liters of oil in that area. And so we think that's really where the sheen's coming from. But our ability to get directly underneath that is really too dangerous.
And to be clear, a boom is essentially a water barrier that's placed there to collect any materials possibly coming off of that ship. Now, the governor could not give a timeline for all of this. His exact words were, this is going to be a long, complicated process, but rest assured, they will get this done. Live from Dundalk tonight, I'm Tori Yorgi, WBAL TV 11 News.